Oh boy. Oh my god. I think I just did like the hardest thing in my entire life. Overcoming the most scary, I'm sorry if there's wind, I'm gonna try to get somewhere quiet. Literally the scariest thing I think I've ever done. I climbed this like 70-foot rock and I wanted to quit 3 or 4 times. I'm so afraid of heights. I'm so afraid of dying and falling, and my hands are black from rock climbing. I'm pretty dang proud of myself. It feels good to overcome a major fear like that. And there was literally 3 times I was just frozen on the rock. I just want to give up. I'll show pictures of me up there, and I can show you right now. It's a pretty big climb, and it's hard. It's like almost a sheer face, so it's not rope climbing. You're like rock climbing, and the feeling afterwards, like I just want to like pump my fist like I was like a 5-year-old, like kindergarten victory. But there goes my helmet. But as you can see, it's a pretty dang big rock. We're gonna trace the ropes for you, so you can see the way that I climbed up. Jake is going up now, or my mom actually is going up now. But you can see where these ropes go. I'm gonna try to look at that thing. I was pretty dang proud of myself because those ropes, as you can see, get pretty high up there. It's about a 70-foot rock. We're here, and it's getting dark and windy and cold. And I froze a number of times. There's some really hard points, and I freaked out and I froze. But it's a good lesson for me, and a good lesson for pretty much anybody, that if you feel like something's super hard, and if you just like find the strength within you. I know it sounds cliche, but it's so true. Like you find that inner drive, or like I don't even know why it was. Like I could have easily given up, and 99% of the time in my life, that's what we've done. Like I got halfway, I'm good. But something inside me was like, no, just keep going. And it's kind of I feel like it's a really big milestone for me, and I'm really proud of myself. I hope you guys are too, at least to a certain extent. I'm sure some of you have rock climbed before and done huge stuff, but for me, that was the big one. That was like surviving. Just big, and I'm really proud of myself. And any of you that are going through anything, whether it's school or sports or relationships or just life or some job or rock climb, whatever it is, you're arguing with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your mom or dad, or things just feel like they're at their last point where you can't continue. Just find that drive within, and the motivating factor is like how proud you'll be of yourself for pushing forward, and then what that can leapfrog you to, right? So I experienced it myself a couple times this year because YouTube, I had a really bad period where I wasn't finishing games. I wasn't doing a great job. I wasn't proud of myself. I was very disappointed in myself, just as disappointed as some of the negative commenters were, because I knew I wasn't doing the best I could, and it just kind of built on each other. It kind of just funneled into this really negative rut. And then something happened where I was like, I'm sick of this. I'm not going to let it happen anymore. And I pushed through it, and I pushed forward, and I was like, I'm going to do my very best. And you're not perfect. It doesn't mean you're perfect. It doesn't mean every day is, Disney World glory and fireworks, but it means that you're moving towards something much more positive and much more unleashing your true self, your true inner power. And it worked. Like I feel so good about YouTube right now. I'm like working my butt off. Even when my girlfriend was here, I haven't seen her in 4 months, and I still put out like 6, 7, 8 videos a day. Like because I have that drive, that commitment again. And it correlates to something like rock climbing, because like you don't think you can do it, but you find the energy within to push forward when it seems like it's at its worst, when it seems like you can't go any farther. And you push, and then like the feeling you get afterwards, not only is it an amazing feeling, but it's not like, oh, you just have this great feeling. Like that can leapfrog you into bigger and better things. So it's as simple as like, you're just toughing out a bad semester at school. You're riding the bench on, JV basketball. You're arguing over and over again with your mom, and it just seems like you'd rather just move out, even if you're 15, or your job sucks and your boss is a complete jerk. Like if you can just tough it out, obviously make the situation the best for you as you can. But you can just tough it out and like get past that rock, that scary point. You have to take a break, even if it's like I did. I took 3 breaks up there. I was like, I'm just gonna chill and stand and see. And I tested myself. I was like, do I have the energy, the strength to go on or not? And I did. And I'm really proud of myself. And it's a big victory for me in my life. You guys have known me for 2 years now on YouTube, but I've known myself for 22, almost 23 now, and I'm a big, I have a lot of fears. I get scared by a lot of things. I let fear stop me in a lot of places and a lot of ways in my life. And when I coached basketball, it was like an eye-opener, because I coached high school basketball, head coach high school basketball at a young age, and it proved me that like motivating people to push themselves beyond what their belief of their potential is, or their belief of their limits, is something like I'm really all about, and I really value that and appreciate it. It's something I think I can do well and help people with, and so I want to do that to myself, and I wasn't. Even when I was coaching, I was sort of, the one person I wasn't coaching was me, and now I'm trying to really use those same techniques that I would teach my players and teach those guys of like how to push through or push forward or give it their all or really work towards something magical in my own life. And it's really paying off. YouTube is on a huge upswing again, and you know, I'm being pretty candid with you guys, but I feel like you deserve to know. I want to just share my life with you and let you know YouTube's on a big upswing. I'm really proud of that. Like, I'm living on my own for the first time in my life. You know, part of the reason I didn't go to college the very first time, before you guys even knew me, right out of high school, the reason I took a first gap year, is because I was scared to death to leave home. And now I'm living by myself in California. I'm like taking positive steps forward and like pretty dang proud of myself. And it's like very cool that you guys get to witness the growth of this and what who I become or what happens with me. And I love for any of you to share anything that you're going through or what's going on with you. I've already connected with some people about very similar things, and it's really fun to see people improving themselves and being proud and advancing and going forward and having just building a better life one step at a time. That's all it takes, one step at a time. You point yourself in that right direction and go forward. It doesn't have to be, you know, jumping from point A to point Z. You can go A, B, C, D, E, and every little point in between. But as long as you're heading in the right direction, as long as you got your feet and face turned towards your goal, and that life that you're shooting for and you want, you're doing an amazing job. And I'd be proud of you. Anyone should be proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. And that's what I'm doing. And this rock, this mountain, for me, symbolizes another victory towards what I'm trying to create in my own personal life, in my YouTube life, and just everything in general. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it wasn't too goofy for you. Just wanted to share something that's important to me and meant a lot to me in this crazy big rock. So thank you guys for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always being there. I love having you to talk to. And you're all awesome, and I just thanks for being there and giving me the faith, extra oomph that I need to believe in myself, because your positive feedback and your encouragement and your P.O. box letters and all that cool stuff, Twitter messages, they're the extra juice I need some days to keep going and move forward and push forward and make better videos and work harder and be my best self. So thank you. I love you all. Have a fantastic day here in the desert. It's getting really chilly. And here comes the crazy guys. So until next time, guys and girls, thanks so much. I will see you all later.